All right, it's always scary when I just hit record. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. I can't even say it. It's my own channel name. I can't even say it. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. Oh man, let me tell you what. I have achieved an epic and crazy Larry Bird goal. I got five of the same card. Give me five, man. Give me five. And I wanted five. And then after that, I just wanted to sit around and appreciate my birds and watch my birds appreciate. Woohoo! Because as they say, 5 birds in hand is better than 2 hands in a bush. No, that's not what they say. 5 birds in hand is better than 2 bushes as president. 2 bushes as president is better than a Trump and a Trump, 1 Trump and 1 Obama. I don't know that they say that either. Oh man, got political pretty quickly. If there's 5 birds in every 2 bushes and a train leaves Philadelphia heading west at 60 miles per hour. Oh, never mind. Let me turn this camera around and show you the birds that are not in the bushes. They are in hand, baby. Woohoo! All right. So, bird number 1. Back in May of 2022, I picked this bad boy up in an excellent mint 6 for $55. And that's what it went for back in the day, just a little bit of corner wear. Now, every single one of these birds has this little roller indentation. I think maybe they all did, or virtually all did. Why am I pointing that out? Well, because I'll say more about that later, but it will become significant. Now, he got card number 1. Why? Why, you might ask? Because he was the MVP the year before. And he was the MVP in 84, 85, and the MVP in 85, 86. Not only that, the year before this card and the year after, the Celtics won it all. Oh yeah, so Larry Bird was the man, him and Magic Johnson. But he was the man. And, not Michael Jordan, not yet. So I'm a big believer in this card. First of all, I think it's absolutely stunning and beautiful. I mean, the color match, and then this dude was a shooting assassin, and there he is shooting. They got the color, the green on the back as well. They honored him with number 1 because he was, essentially the best player in the league at the time, and so fun to watch. And a fraction of the price of the Michael Jordan in the same set. The Jordan card that's went to the moon, I think, gives more attention to this set. And to me, this is the next card. Now, you've got like Olajuwon rookie, Drexler rookie, but to me, this, my friends, is the card. All right, I'm talking. Let me get to moving. This year, last year, actually, 2025. That's when I said, I want to get more of these. Look at those subs. They accidentally got that one upside down. That should be a 9 too. It's that indentation again. See it there? Kind of going through the middle of his face. That roller mark indentation. But that does not bother me a bit. Look at this sweet 7. This was $150. And this is often plagued with centering issues, but I'd say this is pretty nice on the centering. So is the first one. Okay. PSA pop on these is low, and there's not much higher than a 6. Why? Well, because of those roller indentations. So this is sneaky because a 6, I think, in time will be considered, a really high grade for this card, because there won't be too many that are higher, and there won't even be that many anyway, because Star did not overproduce. So I got this last year for $299. And notice how PSA put it in this splendid frosted holder. And then a little bit after that for $310, so $11 more. I got another PSA 6. This one's in a baggie, but hey, you know? I still love it. It's got they all have, every single one has that roller indentation, which again doesn't bother me, but will keep the grades, down, which means these are high. Did I mention that? Extra high, super high. Guess what came in the mail today in its own card coffin? Are you ready? Woo! In a near mint to mint 8. A Nevermore Minty 8. Look at those subs. Oh, why is the Surface a 7? Well, once again, the roller mark. PSA is so tough. I used to think Beckett was tough. Like, to me, I'm like, man, they're tough graders. This is such a nice card. And, yeah, I think they are tough graders, but PSA has tried to be, the toughest of the toughies and convince us that nobody can grade as tough as them. I mean, I'm picky, and I think they've gotten ridiculous myself. Not to mention the inconsistency. Oop, I'll try to get some focus here eventually. So if this were sent to PSA, I imagine it would get a 6 because, PSA has been grading these like 1 or 2 grades below Beckett, at least according to a lot of people that have been submitting, not necessarily this card in particular, but star cards in general. So check that beauty out. That was $350. And now look at that. Ooh, man. Look at those 5. Is that insane or what? So now let me go ahead and turn this camera around and tell you what I'm doing. All right. Now I'm just sitting around, man. Maybe we'll take a little walk. This room, we're probably going to move. I know I keep saying that and then I don't do it. This could be a hobby room, but I'm probably going to move before making a hobby room. But there's not much going on in this room. Just that desk where I'm making videos. Yeah, this will get you dizzy. But what am I doing now? Just kind of walking around while my birds appreciate, man. Woo-hoo, I got the 5 birds. Now I'm just going to let them appreciate. Walk around and I'm stoked. Have they went up yet? Have they doubled? Have they quadrupled? Have those birds multiplied? Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. All right. Let me have a seat again. Let's go ahead and turn this around again. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this around again. And check them out. Oh, man. Woo, there's 2 of these on eBay right now as of the time of this filming. One is a Beckett BGS 8. I think it has the same exact subgrades as the one I just bought. The seller has it on sale. It's not a best offer, just buy it now, but has it on sale for $704, I think. And he is I don't think it's worth that yet necessarily, but he's an established star dealer and he generally doesn't bring his prices down much. So that's what he thinks it's worth. He might do some sales like that, but he put it on sale from basically $800 to roughly $700. And then there's a BGS 9, which probably has that indentation mark as well, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't. For $3,500, no best offer, just buy it now. So there's only 2 birds. So what do I have to say about that? 2 birds on eBay, at least of this particular card. Finally getting it. I'm going to get it right before this video is over. 5 birds in hand is better than 2 birds on eBay. That's it, just 2. And the prices are insane. Woohoo! All right, I think it's time to wrap this one up. Oh yeah, thank you for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary. Take care, my collecting brothers and sisters.